Last year, the State Department of Finance got rid of city redevelopment agencies, but said local agencies could continue to fund projects already underway with state approval. However, this week, the state denied most of what San Diego asked for. Now the city cannot spend more than $24 million of earmarked funds for housing and homeless projects. And my guest, Jay Goldstone, San Diego's chief operating officer, is here to explain that's not the only blow to the city budget this week. Jay, thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
Let's touch on the pension reform. This week, the director of the voter-approved pension system reform put $27 million up front for the fiscal budget coming up. What is that for?
Well, because of the new pension reform, the pension system has made a determination based on their actuaries' advice to accelerate our pension payments. So basically we're paying the debt off quicker, but it has a $27 million impact to our next year's budget.
Will that help us in the long run? It'll save us some money.
In the long run, it will absolutely save us money, but over the next 3 or 4 years, it's going to cost the city more than it would have otherwise cost.
And did anybody plan for that? Did anybody say that might be one of the possibilities?
We reported that, and it was also disclosed in the voter information and in part of the fiscal analysis.
Okay, let's get to the redevelopment portion of this. I want to just let people know what's happening here. So the state said that they're not going to allow the city to spend redevelopment funds, specifically $20 million in affordable housing, $4 million in permanent homeless shelter, and $5 billion, and we'll talk more about that, in the Charger Stadium and other projects. But let's get to the permanent homeless shelter first, that $4 million. Now, isn't the project downtown almost complete?
It is. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be completed in the next couple of weeks. And this is really ridiculous, and we're really concerned about the Department of Finance, the State Department of Finance's interpretation. The city made an amendment to the agreement with the developer, and that amendment was because the cost of the project was above the original estimates. But the developer went out and found third-party funding, so it's not even city funding, it's not redevelopment dollars, but we had to amend the agreement to increase the size of the budget and then recognize this additional funding. Because that amendment came after the legislation, even though, again, it has no bearing on the tax increment, the state's disallowing that.
Well, are you going to fight that legally?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll come back a little bit more to what else you guys are going to fight for. Let's talk about that $5 billion number. That was quite surprising when I saw it. Part of that was about a potential site for the Chargers. What else would that cover?
Well, to put it in perspective, first of all, I mean, that's the amount of tax increment that would come into the city over a 20 or 30 year time horizon. So it wasn't immediate, it wasn't 2 or 3 years, but it was to fund a whole host of projects that were on the planning stages, but they we didn't have contracts in place. They were maybe projects that weren't going to start for 5-10 years out.
But some of that was to make sure to try to get it in under this guideline that if you had already started a project, you might be able to continue funding it.
Well, there was the concept that if we had a cooperation agreement between the city and the redevelopment agency, that contract may be binding, and then the state would allow it. We knew that was a long shot, so we weren't really surprised that the state denied that agreement. But they were projects that were already being planned by downtown project area and other project areas in other parts of the city.
Okay. It wasn't all bad news. The state did approve the $21 million for the Embarcadero project, sort of in the Harbor Drive area, improving that. And the mayor said he will challenge some of these decisions. What kind of deficit, as it stands now, are we looking at to the budget with the redevelopment and the pension plan? How many millions?
Well, we're looking at about a $37 million projected deficit for the city's general fund budget for the next fiscal year. Most of that's the cause of the pension payment, the higher pension payment. But because of the redevelopment decision, there's about $14 million in bond payments, debt service for Petco Park and a portion of the convention center expansion that will now have to go back to the city's general fund to pay for instead of relying on redevelopment dollars.
And just to finish this, 37 million to 41 million sounds like a whole lot of money, but what percentage of that is of San Diego's budget?
It's about 3 to 3.5% of our general fund budget.
Okay, we are out of time. So Jay Goldstone, thanks so much for this update.
My pleasure. Thank you.